These Hollywood actresses are better known for their glamorous red carpet looks and leading roles than for diaper changes and stroller walks. But in this video, we share some photos which are proof that they managed to handle both jobs seamlessly. Hi friends, welcome to Allinall. We've compiled a list of the best vintage photos of famous mothers and their children. Enjoy the video. After traveling for work, Josephine Baker greets 3 of her adopted children at the airport in 1954. Elizabeth Taylor frequently brought her children to the set of her films. Here, she applies makeup for a scene in Cleopatra in 1962, as her son, Christopher Wilding, looks on. While taking a break from performing at the Palace Theatre in 1976, Diana Ross tackles mommy duty and entertains for 3 young children. To promote her film Roar, Tippi Hedren visits the London Zoo with her daughter Melanie Griffith and poses in front of the lions. Bette Davis not only took her daughter to set in the early 50s, she put her to work. The actress's 3-year-old daughter, Barbara, appeared in Payment on Demand with her mother in 1951. Shirley Temple gets a helping hand in the garden from her 2 youngest children, Lori and Charles Jr., in 1957. Not long after her divorce from William MacDonald, the singer plays with her 3-year-old daughter, Eartha Kitt, at an airport in London. Olivia de Havilland touches down in New York with her 2-year-old daughter, Giselle, at John F. Kennedy International Airport. She brought her little one along for a press tour for her 1958 Western film, The Proud Rebel. Jacqueline Kennedy makes sure her daughter, Carolyn, is dressed appropriately for a rainy day in 1960. Rita Hayworth colors with her daughters, Rebecca and Yasmin, in 1953 at the Sands Hotel in Las Vegas. Marlene Dietrich and her daughter, Maria, pose poolside at the Star's Hollywood Villa in 1931. Joan Crawford in full-on parenting mode as she cuts into her son Christopher's cake at his birthday party in 1945. Lauren Bacall helps her son Stephen open presents in her Los Angeles home with Humphrey Bogart. The couple, who married in 1945, welcomed their eldest child in 1949. While looking chic in a floral swimming cap, Grace Kelly shares a tender moment with her son, Prince Albert II, on vacation in Montego Bay, Jamaica in 1967. Debbie Reynolds takes a stroll around her Los Angeles neighborhood within 1957 with her 2 young children, Carrie and Todd Fisher. The Queen Elizabeth II spends some much-deserved free time with her young family in 1951 on the grounds of Clarence House in London. Julie Andrews holds the hand of her toddler, Emma, as they walk around the airport in London in 1964. The actress even gave her daughter her handbag to play with. Susan Hayward brought 2 very special guests to the 1956 Academy Awards in Los Angeles, her twin sons, Gregory and Timothy. She was nominated for Best Actress in a Leading Role for I'll Cry Tomorrow. Ingrid Bergman tackles double diaper duty with her twin newborn daughters. The Swedish actress welcomed Esada and Isabella with husband Roberto Rossellini in 1952. During a performance in 1957, Judy Garland treats the audience to her daughter's rendition of Jingle Bells. The singer-actress made sure her daughter was the perfect height for the mic. Mary Pickford and her husband, Buddy Rogers, welcomed their 2-year-old daughter Roxanne to the family after her adoption was approved in 1944. Janet gives her youngest daughter, Jamie Lee Curtis, a hug as they spend a summer day together outside in 1967. Audrey Hepburn keeps her son, Sean Furr, close at her wedding to Italian psychiatrist Andrea Dotti in 1969. The actress was married to actor Mel Furr when she welcomed their son in 1960. A stuffed giraffe towers over the Italian actress, while Sophia Loren plays with her newborn son, Carlo Ponti Jr., in 1969. Maria Montez looks polished in a chiffon blouse for the announcement of her daughter's birth in 1946. The Dominican actress wed French actor Jean-Pierre Almont in 1943. Maureen O'Sullivan pulls off a matching moment with her daughter, Maya Farrow, in 1950. The Tarzan the Ape-Man actress had a total of 7 children, with Maya being her eldest daughter. Doris Day gives her son, Terry, a smooch before he heads to school in 1950. Lena Horne and her daughter, Gail Jones, hang out in the singer's Manhattan apartment in 1960. The dancer had 2 children, both born during her 7-year marriage to Louis Jordan Jones. Lucille Ball plants a massive kiss on her son Desiarnaz Jr.'s cheek in 1957. The comedian and actress was spending time with her youngest in the backyard of their Beverly Hills home in 1957. Catherine Deneuve makes a telephone call from bed after the birth of her newborn son, Christian Vadim, in 1963. Clara Bow holds her youngest son, George, just weeks after giving birth in July 1938. Maid Britt cradles her 4-month-old daughter, Tracy Davis, while arriving in Stockholm, Sweden for a visit with her parents in 1961. The actress walks through an airport with her daughter, Natasha, strapped to her in a carrier. Natalie Wood welcomed her firstborn with her second husband, Richard Gregson, in 1970. En route to a flight at Heathrow Airport in 1969, Merle Oberon smiles for the camera with her 2 children, Francesca and Bruno. Jane Mansfield catches some rays in her garden with her son Mickey and daughter Jane Marie in 1959. The Hollywood actress had 5 children, including daughter Mariska Hargitay, before her death in 1967. New mother Jane Fonda spends the afternoon in the garden of her Paris home in 1968. The actress welcomed her daughter with husband Roger Vadim. Nina Simmons' daughter, Lisa, accompanies her to the recording studio in England in May 1968, where she played the piano while her mother recorded The Sound of Soul. June Allison smiles with her husband, actor Dick Powell, their son Dick Jr., and daughter Pamela. Jane Barkin poses with her 7-month-old daughter, Kate Berry, in her London apartment in 1967. While vacationing in Martha's Vineyard, Mia Farrow spends a warm summer day outside with 4 of her children in 1974. Yoko Ono keeps a low profile while attending a New York event with son, Sean Lennon, in 1986. From the backseat of their car, Princess Margaret smiles while her children David and Sarah make faces at the photographers through the window in 1968. Priscilla Presley wears a hot pink dress and wraps her daughter, Lisa Mary Presley, in a light pink blanket as she and her husband, Elvis, prepare to leave the hospital in 1968. Brigitte Bardot and her son Nicholas take on the snow in France in 1960, alongside their adorable dog. Gina Lollobrigida's son Milko Skofik looks ready to race in 1961. The toddler played in a pedal car while the Italian film actress looks on. Marlon Brando's ex-wife Anna Cashey snuggles up with their son, Christian Brando, while reading him a book in 1961. Princess Diana plays outside with her young sons, Prince William and Prince Harry, while relaxing at their country home, Highgrove House, in 1986. The television star Gail Storm helps her toddler tie his shoe while at home in Los Angeles in 1945. The jazz musician Hazel Scott attends an event in with her husband, Adam Clayton Powell Jr., and their son Adam Clayton Powell III. The actress Peggy Lee holds her 3-year-old daughter Nikki's hand as they walk through a Las Vegas hotel in 1950. Mamie Van Doren wears a casual button-down and jeans in her home garden with her 11-month-old son. The actress Ann Southern shares a milk toast with her daughter, Tisha Sterling, during a meal in her dressing room on the set of Shadow on the Wall in 1949. Zaza Gabor and her daughter, Francesca Hilton, bid farewell to fans before boarding a flight from Los Angeles to New York in 1952. After tucking her children into bed, Joan Collins reads them a Donald Duck book in 1967. The actress was at the time married to singer Anthony Newley. Claire Trevor's son Charles joins her on the set of her film Borderline in the late 1940s. The Oscar-winning actress even let her son sit in the director's chair. Rosemary Clooney holds her son, Miel Furr, at the airport in 1957. The actress Barbara Stanwyck lounges poolside with her adopted son, Anthony, in 1938. After being dubbed America's Mermaid, it's no wonder Esther Williams' children are naturals in the water. The swimmer splashes around with her 3 children in 1955. Aretha Franklin poses for a photograph with her youngest son, Kekaf Cunningham, in 1981.